and Taeyong in Paris. Hello, yeah, I see him, Jenny and Taeyong in Paris. I was like very like improvised it, you know. That's why I filmed with my iPhone very far because I don't have like was my camera. It was like improvised. I was in Paris and I see like a couple with a security. Like it was very secret in the street. So I captured that it was Jenny and Taeyong. I see him. Yeah, I confirm.
That there is the reporter, the paparazzi who recorded Taney when they were walking in Paris in the night. He's the one who took the video and then he came online to confirm that it was indeed them.
Na si Kim Min Jae na nasa military rin ngayon. Tila may pasilip naman sa kanyang solo comeback ang napabalita noong girlfriend ni V na si Blackpink Jennie. Sa kanyang IG video, may pinaskill sa pader si Jennie na papel kung saan nakasulat ang Calling All Pretty Girls. This month lang nang i-anunsyo ni Jennie na magkaka-solo comeback siya in partnership with Columbia Records.
Then that's a reputable station reporting on the Taney News, right? And they were not the only ones. Like so many stations and news outlets like reported on this. So many. Elle magazine posted about this when the news broke. A big account, a big reputable account posted about their breakup, meaning they were dating at some point. Dispatch, they always say that they only trust Dispatch, that they will never believe anybody else except Dispatch. But suddenly when Dispatch posts about Tenny in Paris, Taekookers pretended that they didn't see it. They only believe in Dispatch, but when Dispatch report about the breakup, meaning that they were in a relationship, then what? So, in short, all these news outlets, all this, everybody, every reputable site that posted about this, everyone who covered this, all of us who believed it, we are all crazy apart from Taekookers. Like, this is how crazy these people are. They are literally the only people in this world who do not believe that this happened. They come up with excuses as to why it happened. Literally, we are all crazy apart from them. That's how you know you're a conspiracy theorist. When you're the only one who believes your shit. Nobody else is drinking your Kool-Aid, my guy. Like, honestly, right? So, guys, I've been thinking about this, right? I've been thinking about this. And my thing is, this was not like edited, not even a little bit. This was confirmed by the journalist that it was them. Several big news articles reported on this. Even Korean news outlets talked about this, including Dispatch, y'all. They like talked about this, so we know that this was true and it was a fact. And if you want to go again and try to like say ABCD, at the end of the day, Hybe nor V, nobody denied that this happened. Nobody came and said that this was a lie. Never. And we know that if there's ever a dating rumor in BTS, Hybe is very quick to like shut that shit down. Like, how many rumors have they posted and been like, no, this is not happening? You know what I'm saying? And the fact that Hybe did not say anything about this, even as wild as it got with this footage and everything, just goes on to prove that yes, it was true. Even when Gurumi was leaking their photos, which, you know, that was not good in that aspect. But at the same time, Hybe never said anything about it. V never said anything about it. And he could have. He wouldn't be the first member to say something. Like when the thing with Jungkook happened, when 3D was released, he was very quick to say, guys, can we stop talking about this? I do not have a girlfriend, okay? Like, the fact that nobody says anything. So before people go say that this was not them or the rumor about V and Jenny was not true, maybe we think about the fact that nobody has ever bothered to deny it, nor YG, Jenny's company, and not Hybe. So I think that is a big clue here onto the fact that these were indeed a couple. I say were because Korean news outlets reported that they broke up before V went into the military. But I think it's safe to say that these was them. This was them. And I think that the people who try to say that it was orchestrated so that Jenny could promote her new album, I think that is such rubbish and doesn't make any sense, considering that Blackpink is the biggest girl group right now. They don't need anybody to promote their songs, as considering the fact that Jenny is doing so well right now and her and V are not even together. So saying that this was done for Jenny's sake does not make any sense. So the only thing left to say is that they were cosplayers. But this is my thing, right? This is my thing, especially people like Stella with a big platform here, who is from France and insists that this was cosplayers. And like I said before, it's one thing cosplaying a BTS member, but it's another thing to cosplay the BTS manager. That being said, you guys have mistaken Taekooker for, like, you've mistaken other people for Taekooker so many times, and mistaken even items. Christmas trees was Jungkook. You look at footprints in the ground, suddenly that's Taekooker. Like, you make up so many instances where it's Taekooker, but this here, you're gonna deny that that's V, where we can see clearly that this is V. Like, my guy, how is this not V? How is this not the most handsome man in the world? Like, how do you not look at him and see V? Are you kidding me? This is V. This is freaking V. All right? And even if you want to insist that this was someone cosplaying as V, then explain why this manager is the same manager that was with Taekooker in Hawaii. Like, is the manager, like, BTS managers, are they protecting cosplayers now? Like, is that what they're doing? And if you want to come out and say that, you know, that's not, you know, whatever reason you want to come out for, this was not what it is. How about the fact that Jenny posted a photo of her in the exact same outfit? Same everything, same little bag, same little sweater. Like, she was making it very clear here because she saw you guys saying that that was not real. So she was like, hold up, that was me, thank you. So the reason I'm making this as Ajikuka is because I couldn't help. I even said this to my friends yesterday. I was like, can you imagine how better the ARMY fandom would be if Taekookers had accepted what happened on this day? Can you guys imagine what a wonderful world? Like, I know we would still have to deal with solos, and solos are a nightmare, but Taekookers are at large. Like, they are way more, because they're, you know, they're V solos and they're Taekookers, and it's like, why do we can you imagine if they had just accepted that this happened? We would have such a better fandom right now. Like, we really would have such a better fandom right now. Because when you think about it, people say that, you know, shippers are toxic, they're ruining the fandom because of all the infighting. And then they fail to see and understand that the only reason we fight with Taekookers is because they can't stop attacking Jimin. And even sometimes JK. And so that's why we fight with them. But on a normal day, we don't fight with other shippers. We really do not. And that's why those shippers are considered to be, you know, peaceful and nice and quiet, Viminas, you know, hope cookers. Like, nobody is fighting with them. They're not fighting with nobody because they don't hate on a particular member. It would be such a nice place to be right now if they had just accepted that V was dating Jenny, that V likes vagina, my guy. It would be such a beautiful place to be right now. Just knowing that I'm waking up in the morning and knowing that I don't have to deal with these people, you know what I mean? Because they say that we talk a big game, but if this happened with either Jimin or JK, it won't. It never will. But if it did, trust me, you will not be seeing me here trying to like deny or excuse or whatever. If it was like point blank, period, and clear that this was JK or Jimin, I would not be here trying to say nothing. Trust me. And every single day that you post and say they were cosplayers or whatever excuse you come up with, you just look like a fool. Because the whole world, all news outlets reported on this. So I still, honestly, to this day, she's alright. She's okay. To this day, I don't understand why we have to deal with these people. This will forever be an anomaly to me. If you're gonna sit there and hate on Jimin because of a ship that is in your imagination, there is just something wrong with you. It just doesn't make any sense to me. This is crazy. That's all, guys. I'm just posting this to say I don't believe that. I can't believe that we still have to deal with these people after this, after V made it so clear. Anyway, that is all.